Hey everyone, Dan at Bushcraft. Well, what you just saw was my new EDC kit. Brand new for 2024. We're going to get into it, go through all the contents here in just a minute. I want to tell you guys what got me started was I wanted to find a pouch that would just blend in with normal daily casual wear. You know, with my blue jeans and t-shirts and things that I would wear going to town or even going to church. And I didn't want anything that looked tactical. So I was really pleased when I found this pouch made of wax canvas on Amazon, guys, for under $10. Yeah, right there. Wax canvas, under $10, zipper on top. We'll take this off in a minute, go through everything, take a closer look at it, but it blends right in. It's really easy to throw a shirt over the top of, jacket, shirt, sweatshirt. If I'm just in my t-shirt or whatever, it looks like something that you would carry your wallet and your car keys in, and it's not loose, but you can slide it on the belt if you prefer to wear it back or forward, or if you wanted to wear it as a fanny pack, you could. But this thing is awesome, and I cannot believe the price on that of less than $10. Wax canvas, and it is just as strong as can be. And I've been wearing this for some time now, testing it out, and really like it. I'm not sure exactly how to correctly pronounce the name, Diadro, but it will be in the description along with the stuff that's in it. So let's get to it, guys. Okay, again, the pouch is wax canvas. It's got two nice big loops on the back for your belt. Fits perfect. I wear a wide leather belt and it fits perfect. It's got another loop here if you wanted to put it on differently. Again, wax canvas. It's got this little cool leather logo on it. And so, again, for an EDC kit, I don't want something that stands out, that has molly webbing and that looks tactical. I want it to look even a little bit dressy or just blend right in. And this fits the bill. This looks exactly like something you'd throw your wallet, car keys, and cell phone in when you go into the grocery store. So it doesn't stand out at all. Really like the construction, and I am absolutely shocked, in all honesty, that it is under 10 bucks on Amazon. So let's open this up and go through all the contents that you just saw laid out. All right, I'm gonna pull a couple things out here and move them around, and then we were gonna go through everything that is in here. And by the way, it weighs right at about 25 ounces, what I have in here, which is fine for me. I don't even notice that it's on my belt. So the first thing I have, and you can imagine this would be in addition to what you carry in your pocket. Maybe you carry a folding knife in your pocket or a sheath knife on your belt. But I have an Esee Izula with handles from the knife connection. I've used this in previous videos out in the woods. I put a 90-degree spine on it so it will strike a ferro rod. It will make wood scrapings, help me get a fire going. I don't have overly big hands, so I don't mind the small grip. I can carve really good with this. I've made fishing spears, I've batoned with it, and it's just a perfect little knife to fit in here. There are other knives that will also fit. This was just my choice, the Esee Izula. Just set that right here. Okay, I also have some fire starting items in here. I have a ferro rod and a striker. I put a bright orange striker on it, so if I set this down, the orange is going to catch my eye and I'm going to be able to spot this. So it's not the best striker, but again, like I said, I wanted that bright orange, there we go, color. And of course, every EDC kit should have a lighter And I also chose a bright color for that. Again, so if I set it down, I would be able to spot it quickly and easily. So a Bic lighter. And then I intend on putting some more in here, but I have some quick tinder tabs. There's extra room in here. I've still got room to add more things, so I may put some cotton batting with petroleum jelly in here in a small Altoids tin. For now, I've got these quick tinder tabs. I have an SOL heat sheet, so this gives me emergency shelter. So I have cutting tool, fire, emergency shelter. You've seen me do videos on this thing, and these things just last and last. I'm on my 3rd year on the one I've been using out in the woods. Also, just because it takes up no room, I threw in a Fresnel lens. Has couple purposes. One, if I need to see something up close, and then of course it is another fire starting method that could be used. For water, these are the Whirl Paks. You can get these on Amazon. They come in, I think this package is a 10, but I'll put it in the description. So basically this unfolds into a stand-up water bag. So when it's filled with water, the bottom spreads out so that it will stand up. And then you can take this wire top, once it's filled with water, and you can bend it over and twist it and attach it to your belt or your belt loop and carry this water on your side. So maybe the power goes down or something, you got to get water, carry water with you. You could use this as a small get home bag. Fire, water, cutting tool, some type of emergency shelter. And I have the Hydroblu straw that they sell, filter straw, Sidekick it is called. And I like this for a couple reasons. One is it has 2 filters in it. It has your normal filter inside like you would find in the Sawyer and the regular Hydroblu and other filters. But it also has a small carbon filter on the front, which gets rid of chemicals and bad taste and things. So if you had to drink from a bad water source, that's going to take care of that. And then so what I do is I fill this and I'll drink right down here and, you know, fold the bottom up or whatever I need to raise the water level, or just tip it so that I can drink from the bag if I have to fill the bag with a bad water source. And of course you could add some tabs, you know, aqua tabs or something to this as well. That's just my preferred method. I've done that before and it's worked well for me. For cordage, this is also on Amazon. It's Kevlar Cord, 30 feet. This particular is 200 pounds. So it's got a 200-pound breaking strength. So if I needed to take my emergency shelter, lash it to a pole, get underneath it, get a fire, get some protection from rain or whatever, I've got 30 feet of 200-pound breaking strength Kevlar cord here. And of course Kevlar cord has some other uses as well that could come in handy. I have a bandana which could be used for first aid, for additional covering if there were smoke or something. Wet this down, cover my face, cooling myself, and also for me, if I need to gather tinder or any type of resource, I could turn this into a pouch, make a sling, make a tourniquet. I threw a trail mix bar in. Again, if maybe I'm stuck somewhere for a while or I've got to walk home, I've at least got a little something in my system. In addition, if things happen at night, this is the Petzl Elite. I've done this previous videos, I've mentioned this. I really like this little light because this little battery lasts for somewhere close to 100 hours. So there's a lot of light in this. And you know, it has the bright white, it has the red, it's just got a lot of options inside of this light for you. And I really just really like this little light. I have just some basic first aid items, some things I might need. I've got some Band-Aids, some Advil, alcohol prep pads, stingies if I get stung by a bee. The alcohol prep pads also work as a fire source. They'll take a flame. And some antibiotic ointment, just some very basic things in a Ziploc bag that I might need. And finally, a multi-tool. And this is something I would highly recommend for an EDC kit, because you're probably in an EDC situation where you need your kit. You're probably going to be in a situation where you could use a multi-tool. So you've got your file. This is the rebar from Leatherman. You've got your file, you've got your screwdrivers, you've got your awl. On this side, I've got a small saw. I need to process some small pieces of wood, more screwdrivers, another blade, and of course the wire cutters, which could come in handy. You might need to get through a fence, you might need to cut some wires, you might need to cut the power or fix some wiring or something. So the wire cutters and the pliers could be extremely handy. And of course the pouch itself, it has a label right inside here, original waxed canvas. It's just one big open pouch, no pockets, no molly webbing or anything, but it's perfect. I put everything in here. The bandana and the blanket help keep everything from rattling, so it just makes a perfect little EDC kit for me. Oh, I forgot to mention, on these little E-lights, they do have a whistle. So if you needed to do an emergency signal or something, of course the light itself has white, it has red, and it has strobe, so you can blink and get attention that way. But it also has this emergency whistle for signaling. Okay guys, so as you saw, everything fit real nicely in this pouch. Weighs about 25 ounces. Carry this on my belt, but it just looks like something that you would carry your wallet and car keys in. It doesn't stand out, doesn't look tactical. You know, it looks nice. To me, it looks a little bit stylish. But inside, I have items to get a fire going. I have items to purify and carry water with me. I have some basic first aid items. I have emergency light if stuff goes bad at night. I'm able to see. Again, it's got strobe. I'm able to signal. I'm able to use a red light if I don't want to use my night vision. And we have the emergency whistle, multi-tool, and a knife so that I can take care of basic survival needs, maybe some repairs or whatever. Different fire starting items, including tinder. So pretty much got all my bases covered in a small kit that fits on my belt, doesn't stand out, and weighs in at 25 ounces. Again, I'll try to put as much of this as I can in the description, including this little pouch. I will spell the name out, but if you type in that name, Diodrio, D-I-O-D-R-I-O, Diodrio, if you type it out, it comes right up. They've got 2 sizes of these, and then they've got some other options that you might even like better, but this one is the one that really caught my eye, especially at under 10 bucks. And it looks to me like the stitching, and of course that nice waxed canvas is going to last a long time. Dan at Ochiko Bushcraft. This is my new EDC kit for 2024. I have been carrying this, and I'm excited to use some of this stuff. Maybe we'll do some videos in more of an urban environment and try some of this out. Take care, everyone. And if you build your own EDC kit using some of this stuff, I'd love to hear back from you and see how you like it. Take care.